you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that. That's the intro. That's the intro. You feel me? Feel me? Nice little intro. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, you cannot see that. You cannot see. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, you can a little bit. There you go. Got a few little pimples on the face, but it's all good. Today, that title has not failed anybody. Yes, we are going back on Logic for the first time in what, 2 months? First time back on Logic. Yes, I know. I'm back. I'm back on Logic Pro. I hate to see Logic Pro on its way, but you know, I made myself a promise and kind of failed it yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna do it off stream, and I'm not gonna lie. I was cool out playing All Star Tower Defense. You think I'm trolling? This is my tabs as we speak. All Star Tower Defense wiki. Discord. I have the Tower Defense Roblox server open. So yeah. That's been my day today. Anyways, let me sit down. Let me get comfortable. Said, ooh. What am I sitting on? I'm sitting on the 2 woods I brought. But yeah. So, how this is gonna work? I'm actually glad someone asked because I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. Yes, my energy is very low today, but it's not depleted. It's because I've been sitting there playing that brain rot game. So, don't fear. Anyways, am I looking to make a beat today? Well, of course. I think it only makes sense to make R&B because every time I try, I fail. So you know, we're gonna look up, you know, a few tips and tricks. So let's change that category to music. There we go. How to make R and B beats on BandLab. Holy hell. Logic preferably.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting in the zone and staying there, that feels more like luck than something you can control. So that's why we made Brain.
Today,
Yes,
I'm going to
the manager things at the bottom of my screen. I can't be asked to remove it. We're just going to watch the video.
show you how to make R&B beats. I'll show you everything you need to know. So you don't need to go and watch a bunch of other videos. This is going to have everything you need, kind of get you started, or kind of just...
Hold on, I show speeds live. IRL tryouts for my football team. Oh, Baller League. Okay. Oh.
And then, essentially right here, I'm just building...
Hello? Was we not on the intro?
90 to 120 BPM. So I'm just gonna do 120 to get us started here. For most R&B beats, first thing you're gonna lay down is some chords. And for this part, really spend some time on it because you're gonna kind of build your entire beat based off of your chords. I usually like to just start with, in this case, 3 notes. Give them a listen and make sure that they sound good together. Copy this, so
I can see the vision.
Control A or Command A if you're on a Mac. Then go up 7, so hold Shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you already know this, don't worry, I'm gonna be doing a lot more interesting and complex stuff than this. But you know, stick around so you can stare at me. And then essentially right here, I'm just building minor
let's
and
hear it, let's
major
hear it.
chords. So this is a minor, minor, major, and it's just because there's 3 spaces in between this one and 2 in between this one. And one way to know that it's probably going to sound good is just line it up with the note over here. A lot of R&B beats use what are called 7th chords, so you're just going to go up 2 or 3 spots and just listen and hear what sounds good. So that's not going to sound good. Let's follow this note again. And one thing you can do, which is going to sound kind of crazy because I didn't know this until last year, is let's say you have an R&B song that you really like and it has a chord progression, just the chords, and you think it sounds cool. You can just copy it because chords are not protected by copyright law.
Really?
I'm not a lawyer, by the way, because there's only like a limited number of chords, and a lot of popular songs actually use the same chord progression. So if you can't figure out a vibe, essentially is what I'm saying, is just go copy a song you like and then do everything else different. And then if you want to make it sound a little bit realer, you could play it in. If you don't want to learn piano, then just go up here, go to Tools, and then over to Humanize. You can just kind of play around with these settings and see what you think sounds good. Now we got a nice little vibe going, but one of the easiest things, and this is going to help us a lot when we actually go to arrange the beat and to keep it from being boring, just overall make it a more dynamic and interesting track, is layering. Honestly, there's so many different things you can do with layering, so here are just some of my favorite things. First thing, pick out a similar sound. So I've just got this sound, Chrome Nights, from my bank Distant. If you need a bank that has R&B sounds that sound good together and it makes this part a lot easier, I've just got this sound, Chrome Nights, from my bank Distant. If you need a bank that has R&B sounds that sound good together and it makes this part a lot easier, then feel free to check it out, and here's a little discount as well for watching this video, because I appreciate you. Really all you need to do is just Control-C, paste, and copy the exact same chords. The real difference is this other sound has a little bit more movement, where the other sound was just like it hit and sustained a little bit. Another easy thing you can do is you can keep stacking sounds, and in this case, do Control-A and then just go Control-Up. Just brings it up an octave, so it's still the same chords, they're just playing at basically a higher pitch. And another thing you can do is kind of just play with the pacing of your layering. So if we copy this over right here, and then I do Control-A, I can just make these notes really short, and then have these last ones be a little bit longer. And if you use a cool sound, like I'm using a sound called Voice of Winter, you can kind of create cool textures as well. The key thing here, again, is really just sound selection. And honestly, the stuff I'm about to show you is kind of my favorite stuff.
That's important, but I don't have any sound selection, so
to do, because it's really easy to do, but it makes a big difference. So the first thing you can do is go outside. I know it sounds weird, but you go outside, take your phone out. Hopefully it's a little noisy, or maybe it's just nice, and just record. Just record things around you. Email to yourself or something, drag it into FL, and you can kind of create a mood. For this track specifically, I found some city ambiance without.
Want to strengthen your math and computer science skills? Try Brilliant. It's an effective and fun way to learn, built for the way your mind actually works.
is he that serious?
But then if you add this, totally
feel like I can hear it a little bit.
vibe, with just something that's
Instead
simple.
of
The
listening
next
closely,
thing
you
you can
could just
do,
solo it
and
up,
this is gonna seem a lot harder, and I'm gonna have to kind of skim over it, but I'll give you the key things if you end up wanting to go out and do this yourself. But this right here adds a really human element to your music, and a way that just instruments can't connect to people, in my opinion, and that is adding some vocals. The easiest way to do it, oddly, is just using your own vocals, even if you can't really sing that well, because you can process them in a way that makes it sound good. So I just recorded my vocals here, and then I'll break down how I got them to kind of sound like this.
Okay, I might just copy his chord pro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
To get this sound, just process your vocals how you normally would. But the key thing is once you've done that, just use some sort of a formant shifter. I used Little Alter Boy, and I just used this small chorus setting right here. I added a little filter to cut out some of the highs. The next thing you can do to add some character and a little bit of texture is just take any percussion loop or anything like that. Here's how it sounds original.
Percussion loops are often.
Verse this, just do that. It turns it into a cool texture. Now let's do some light mixing. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm not gonna add a bunch of effects or anything like that because when I created these sounds, I just directly added the effects I wanted to them just so I wouldn't have to add a ton here. First thing I wanna do here, pan some of these instruments. Just kind of opens up the mix a little bit more. Levels are fine for me right now. And all I'm doing is just letting what instruments I want to shine through, really. And then the next thing I'm going to do for each of these is cut out some low end. And this is gonna make room for the bass or your 808. I usually just do almost 200.
Yeah, but what about
200.
the vocals?
And we can always dial it back if needed. I'm just doing this right here to get them kind of moving onto each. Same effect. There we go. And now we got some space for the bass or the 808s, which you can use both on these more modern R&B tracks. You can use a synth bass, 808s, or an acoustic bass as well. Just kind of depends on the vibe you're going for. I'm using a synth bass on this one. Added notes. These are all on the bottom notes, which is the root notes of each of these chords. Actually have this going up an octave. Keep in mind I have a lot of like space here, and this kind of makes things a little bit more dramatic. And this is another sound from the pack as well. And we could even match the chords,
Very
so
simple.
we could make each of these chords a little bit shorter, and you get a cool effect just doing this.
He's already added the drums.
So I got a pretty simple drum pattern going on right here. As you can see, for the hi-hat, kept it very simple. Filled every 2 steps, and then just took out 1 note. That's literally it. In those same places, like right here, you can also add a little roll. Snare, just have it hidden normal spots. Kick, just something simple like this, kind of just repeating. For me, I'm all about space in these types of beats. It's just personal preference, really. One thing I can say, if you want to add like a little bit of extra bounce to your drums, is if you can just go in these little third spots, so like right here, just any of these little third spots, you can kind of create some cool bounce. That's what
I'm a third spot demon, I'm not gonna lie.
I end up doing here. So here is how the drum sounds. In terms of sound selection, it just depends on if you're trying to make like a more trap R&B, use trap drums. You want to make it more like alternative, use real drums, addictive drums too. I like that plugin. I have it. Sounds pretty good. Or you can use drum loops as well. For mixing these drums, it was I centered my kick.
I'm looking for the BPM because I'm a bum. Anyone see the BPM? Huh. This might be an issue, chat. Is he? He's okay. Keep it. He has no reason to. There we go, 95. Alright, chat. It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been on this channel for a while, you know what these are. You know what this means. Yeah. You know what this means. It's time. Wait. Wait. There we go. It's one side. Yo, okay. It's gonna get hot, bro. I need to pre-fire this one. Yes, I'm losing the pump, bro. I haven't done push-ups in a while. Now we may have an issue because, like I said, I don't have my charger. Yes, this is ongoing. My charger is lost in like whatever world it wants to be lost in, and yeah. Oh, headphones. Yeah. Allow. Let me get my headphones real quick. Oh, third time lucky charm. Here we go. Mm, 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 mm. How long was that video, by the way? 21 minutes into the stream. How long was that video? I didn't even like. I didn't even think to calculate it. Nothing like I genuinely have no clue how long that video was. You would think I'd use Let's View, but I'm not that type of guy to even view the waters or the sky. So I'm not the type of guy to view the sun or the light. I'm not the type of guy. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, someone stop me by Hamilton often, bro. I've been watching a lot of Jinxie. I don't know if that's because I'm bored or what, but he's been on the page a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna open a current logic file. I'm gonna open a current logic file to make it easier. Audio MIDI setup. Let me change the audio input and then I'll switch it. Oh. Oh. Seems like the bad boy's changed itself. So look. This is what we got. $95, so I was in the same ballpark almost. Turn off the PC screen. There we go. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is what we got. Hold on. Run to an issue here. Oh, I know why. What's my system settings? Oh, okay. I can't even turn on my headphones. Hold on. Wow. There we go. Now if I play it, that's very loud. This is what we got so far. Well, obviously, my intentions are otherwise. First of all, let me open my Twitch. Also, I've been watching Jason's Valorant streams. They're slightly interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It depends on who you plays with, and it's like that. But yeah, let me pull up. There we go. All right, all right, all right. The production is now in session. What am I thinking right now? It's what someone's probably just told me in my ear. Chord progression. Let's fix that, please. Let's fix that. Bob the Builder settings. Alright. Obviously, join tool. Join everybody. Join everybody. Join everybody. We want basic chords. In fact, delete everybody. No, no, no. Bad, that's bad shouts. Here we go. No, too low. Needs to go up. Okay, so look. This guy on 2 boo. I like this. Wait, I'm assuming this is an E. First of all, delete all of this. All of this gotta go. Yes. Ooh. This might have to go as well. I want a piano. Before we start choosing the fancy. See, because the piano gives you the raw sound, ladies and gentlemen. And without that raw sound, you won't know what you're doing. Alright. If you can sit here and tell me that sounds good, one slap to your face, let's be honest. I think it was like this, though. I hope so, because that's what I'm about to do. Yeah. Nah. Lower. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nah, that wasn't. It's cute. Me and Katie and say hi, hello. Bye now. Adios. Am I supposed to say it now? That sounds correct. Wait, let's start on the root key. I mean root note. One more. One more. Wait. Out of time, but can we get an in time one, please? Hold on. Let me land with this one. Let me land with this one. No, we'll do 3 for now. Yeah, it's R&B. We'll do it 4. Okay, so minor, major. I'm assuming this is major also. Okay, let's experiment. Let's put these ones at the front. Oh, not in time. Hold on now. Go up now. I feel like it should be the other way around. Oh. Make it a bar. I didn't realize I was done. Quantize, make it a bar. But up. Yes. Alright. R&B kits. I have one, but like I said, it's my return to logic, not my return to intelligence. So I don't think I got a good kit. Where's the kit? Berlin Breaks is a whole different. Where's the kit? That's clearly a drill kit. That's bass one shots. Era Found drum kit has to be this one. Billie Eilish, we're getting somewhere. Okay, think loops. I need loops. It doesn't even look like they have loops, bro. Oh my.
Yeah.
Cancel.
You can go to hell. Could be trapping on the old river country with Bar Killer. You can go.
Elevator, calm down.
I need drum loops. They have low drums. Hey, I haven't made an Afro beat in a while. Sorry, I'm getting off track. But hey, someone remind me, please. I might do that off stream. Like genuinely, I might do that off stream. There's no loops. We'll just type in. Reddit's a dangerous site to show on stream, so yeah, I'ma play it safe. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen like some dangerous things on Reddit. Office Macarena in the city center. How'd you catch that on camera? Anyways, Drum kits. So I'm looking for perk loops or drum loops for R&B, like that guy said we were just watching. The only question is, will this godforsaken file fit on my computer? We're genuinely gonna have to find out. Like, that's the worst part about it, bro. Oh. Unable to scan. This is why I don't understand Google. If you're gonna scan if you're gonna scan for viruses, you might as well have it so you can scan any file for any viruses, or it's better not having it there at all. Do you pick up what I'm putting down right now, chat? Because it doesn't. Like, my head spins and Google's head doesn't. Bro, you're a multi-trillionaire, billionaire company. I don't even know how much money is in that account right now. Point is, you've got more than me. You probably got more than what's it called? Apple. You probably got more than Google. You are Google, and that's what we're talking about today. You probably got more than yourself. Your bank accounts are probably fire. Hold on. Wait, let's make it a little longer. Safety for the wavety and a safety and a blue wavety. Remember what that guy said. And then you can make it shorter. And look, here's what the guy done. Alright, this note right here. What note is it? It's D. There you go. Make sure it goes on D. And listen to this. How did I miss the whole scale? I just realized these aren't even where they're supposed to be. Are these? They're not. They just start offbeat. I mean, they end out offbeat. Low key, I don't know if I like the offbeat better. Put it on this one. I don't know. I'm coded to work with the lines. Okay. How's that kick coming along? Hold on. Quick check, quick check. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright. Kit's done. Question mark? Kit's done, kit's done. I just opened DaVinci Resolve. I'm not editing anything right now. Alright, so I need to go to downloads. Alright, let me actually show my screen this time, yes. Alright, we got volume 1. Hold on. Let me land. What's this? I feel like it's too fast though. Let's try this. Nah. This might be the one. You might be asking, oh, wait, why are you losing the dominant for his arms? Shut up. Hold on. Went to the wrong kit there. Somehow I found myself in the wrong place 2-0. Error found, right? Yes, Billie Eilish. I'm in the right drum kit. I'm not feeling that. It's giving like market vibes. I need a bass right now. Okay. Off to a great start. I lied. We need an R&B kit. I thought I had one. Bro, Daniel Caesar, Brent Fires, Bryson Tiller. Sweet sound. I need more drum kits like R&B and Bryson Tiller. Scissor. Free download for read. No. Old reggaeton library. Now we're talking. Okay, good reviews. Okay, one guy didn't like it, but everyone else is saying it's a good track. Okay. Might as well take a gander. Let's delete the drum loops because I need the space. How do I download it? Oh, the download button. It would make a lot of sense. You guys want a quick performance? Hey, on you home, hey. Oh wow, they all download pretty fast. All right, I've got the kit now. Ooh, probably should have went for it, huh? Okay, well, back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Cause I need a bass. That's the prime target here. Those are probably good, so I'm gonna keep those. R&B sample pack. Okay, it's 50-50 with this one. Leaking this rare sound kit, cause why not, lol. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this kit was pretty bad. Yeah. Afro Rave. I searched up R&B kit, by the way. Bro, I just need some drums. I mean, some bass. All genres. Trap, disco, lo-fi, reggaeton, punk, rock, etc. Over 2,000 styles. A gigabyte. All genres are organized. Let's look at these 29 comments. Thanks for sharing. Not in English. You're the goat. And wanting more reggaeton sounds. This is pure poetry. No hate comments. Oh, never mind. I never thank you enough for your work, mate, but can you please reload part 1? Super fire. First time commenting on Reddit, bro. Appreciate this kid is actually the goat. How you download the thing? So he's just an idiot. Is it any good for rock metal? Nice, thanks. Can you re-upload? Much love, brother. Shout out to you. Okay. These ones are doing really, really well. Okay. So trap, disco, drill, loaf, R&B is here. Oh my gosh. Wait, chat. This kit. I'm downloading the whole thing. I'm downloading the whole kit. I have to. Bro said, please read. Just take my fucking money. Just take my fucking money. Just take my fucking money. Yo, tomorrow I was thinking of doing I was gonna call it revision, but it's not revision. Literally a stream where I sit down and I type away on my laptop while we listen to music. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm already on All-Star Tower Defense, bro. Like, it's dark. I'm not gonna lie, this might take eons to download. Alright, I'll make as much progress as I can on stream without that kit. I'm not feeling the sound anymore. I say we do the sound selection. Call it a day, maybe? Nabs? I don't like how it vanishes. If we can fix that vanishing technique, then maybe this is the sound. Third time lucky charm, please. Thanks. I thought that was the one. Because it cuts all the sound and then it starts a new one for some reason. Listen. What? What? Nope. 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 Why do they love cutting the sound? I don't get it. It's very punchy. Why is this here? Like, who? Bro, who woke up and decided this was a good idea? Like, why is she, like... She doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. Bro, let's just hope in Sims, please. Start at the top. No. It's getting to a point now. We must figure this out. I like that. Bro, the fact the download hasn't even started. Oh. What does it say? "20 minutes." Child, I'll be honest. I'm not gonna be live for 20 minutes. Alright, let's try at a base. We'll try our best. And we'll experiment. I don't know if I'm doing it so quickly it's not playing sounds, but praise God, it was the opposite. Alright. So I've realized I haven't put an instrument in. Here's what you do: synthesizers, bass, Now look, remember what the guy done. Remember what the guy done. Watch this. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's even worse. Wait, that's cold. So about experiment, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this. I don't know if I can add drums to this. I don't know. Yo, I genuinely no clue what I'm doing. Wait. I don't know. How about we just extend them to the max? I will not let it defeat me, bro. Not today. I will not let it defeat me, bro. Not today. Oh my gosh. 20 minutes turned into 20 seconds. Download. Oh my gosh. The kill kits will go old. Oh, we need an 808. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've been waiting for, and that's exactly what we're gonna get. Listen to this. It's not the rookie, not the rookie. Aura, bro. What kind of old 808s are these? Drum loops. Hold on. What the hell? Something tells me I should be happy it's not in time. There we go. Nope, still not in time. Alright, this one should drop here, so I need to move it forward. Oh, I see now. This one should drop here. How am I supposed to get in time then? Okay. Wait, this might be my favorite. Yes, we've resorted to drum loops. Cry. Hold on. Wait, let's loop these to see where we need to put in time. Yeah, that would have made sense. Is there like a space at the very beginning that I'm missing? Like I don't know why it's not in time. That little piece of space could be the trick. Like boom 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 ka. Yeah, I don't know if this was it. But it's cool. There's something in this. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2. So we've got two options. A. But yeah, hey, we'll figure this out another time, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, chat. I need to share right bad, bro. Hey, chat. I need to share really bad. So I'm gonna go and share. Now, jokes aside, I've got no charger, so we're cooked already. Hold on. I was gonna type up YouTube, but I wanna rock all night. Oh.